RNS to kick off for Denver.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
On 2nd and 11 now, Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And out of bounds right around the 20.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Locke. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take it. I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
At the 17-yard line.
From the 17, Allen buying time to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, 3rd down here. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He sets to fire deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He dumps this off to Mack, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
He was looking for Albert O. Albert Okuebunam was the target there.
And now it's second down. To throw again. Locke. Man open left side is Brown. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Locke looks to throw it again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
25-yard line. 1-yard gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year? And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Locke. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
3 yards.
They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's going to look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Troy Apke. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
At the 28-yard
able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They look to throw. It's Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively. And you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Sean Bunting.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Broncos' 29-yard line.
On play action, Allen. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Apke. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
I'm starting to want... Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
On 4th down, Sam Martin is on to punt for the Broncos.
Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. They come up here now, first down. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. Charles, there's something special about one of those big D linemen bringing it in. Off the tip there, really nice coordination.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it at about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key. When you got a chance to take one away, you want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Dolphins 14, Broncos nothing. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Brown. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And the Broncos 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Locke working out of the gun. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Broncos.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. And now here is another interception. Locke picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
But that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
22 is coming, 22 is coming.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. That's Grant. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There on the tackle, Minka Fitzpatrick. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0 as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this 2nd half as they trail, and we are back underway. Fielded in the end zone, and he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones.